What does high score mean? New high score, is that bad? What does that mean? Should I break it?
Hello everyone and welcome to Veteran Gaming. I am Aaron, and tonight in King Arthur Legends Rise, we are going to be doing our 30-day, our 1-month summary, wrap-up, whatever you want to call it, video here, just talking about the game, because thanks to early access, we have hit the first 30 days. Technically, I'm day one into the next one by a couple hours here, but we'll call it the 1-month wrap-up video. As you can see here, there is another daily login reward for the next month. Got some special summons in there, legendary relic, and then again at day 30 you're going to get another guaranteed legendary hero, which by the way, I held on to the one I got from this past month here, so at the very end of the video we'll go ahead and pull that legendary hero, see who we can get. So stick around to the end. Let me know what you think about who I get. I'm hoping for Guinevere, but we will see how that goes here in a second. Alright, so we are 30 days in. So far, generally, I really enjoy the game. There is a grind element, but honestly, there isn't going to be a single game like this that doesn't have a grind element. The good news is you can just let it run in the background most of the time without any real issues. The repeat battle system is pretty nice. So here we go, 30 days in. Power-up dungeons, playing a beast, which was one of my big focus. I am knocking out number 8 regularly with this team right here. Lancelot, Lead, Kay, Clementine, and then Boars. Pretty solid team for this event. If you go here into the recommended stage conditions, you can see I have check marks for everybody on equipment, awakening, heroes, and everything. Only Clementine doesn't have the +9 equipment on every station. So I'm able to get heroes up to 6 stars pretty easily thanks to... This was really one of my focuses, right? Like, I hated this boar for the first couple of weeks. I still don't like him, let's be honest. But I knew that if I can't get a hero to 6 stars so I can get them up to level 60, nothing else is really going to matter. So this was one of my big focus, which you can tell because in like my gold and hero XP one, Gorgos here, I cannot beat level 7. I am beating level 6 with this team right here though. It's not the best team recommended, but Lancelot, Kay, Morgan, and Anguish are getting 6 down pretty easily. They do get smashed at 7, which is kind of a bummer, but this one hasn't been a major focus of mine, as you can tell. Relic power up and advancement. The Frozen Plain here against Aldry. We're knocking out level 4. Level 5, I'm getting absolutely smashed. I'm nowhere near it. I'm taking out 4 here with Lancelot, Tristan, Morgan, and Kay. The auto set is, I got nothing even near that. So this is another one that I'm going to have to start focusing on. Going to have to start raising some other heroes for, because Aldry and Relic power-up and advancement is crazy important to progression later in the game. Same thing here with Tarask. Tarask absolutely stomps me at level 4. I can't get level 3 down with this team right here. Lancelot, Tristan, Boars, and Clementine. I think, yeah, when I go to auto, it gives me everything but that uncommon. Is that an uncommon? Uncommon Alan. Yeah, Alan, sorry, buddy, but you're not getting in the team. At least for a long time. I'm not focusing on you. But I do find that these recommended stage conditions here, I think they're pretty accurate. They do a pretty good job of telling you how close you're going to be. I'm a little surprised I don't have more check marks here because in general, I think they're pretty accurate. So that's good. At least the game isn't, you know, giving you false hope. It's pretty good about telling you what you need. Equipment dungeons here, I'm at 6 on both offense and defense. I think my keepsakes, I'm at, what, 3? Oh, I can get 4. That must be relatively new for me, but I can get 4 there, which is nice, because I think you're getting, what, like 4, yeah, 2 to 4 star keepsakes, which is good. So I'm pretty happy with where I am in the equipment dungeon. Forbidden dungeon, I'm up at 37 here. Really starting to struggle there. The favor dungeons, I'm up at like 5, depending on which one it is. Here, this one's a little lower. As you can see, the team definitely not as strong. But I think I'm up at like 5 in Serpent and Hound maybe. So we're getting work done there. Sealed Temple, really, really, really important. You only get 5 of these a day. You have to make sure that you're focusing these. I have been pretty much focused only on the Master of Death here to win these legendary talismans. because these relics, I can only get one down. I can't even get number 2 down, and number 2 will only give me uncommon tomes. They won't give me any higher than that, which is not ideal. Whereas if I go in here, I can get 3 down, and I can get the rares. So that's a better value for me right now. So until I can knock out this at a higher level, all 5 of my attempts every single time are going to be here for the skills with the talismans. So restricted area definitely needs some work too, but we're just building the roster, right? So far I have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 level 60s. Anguish is at 58 though. Let me see if I can get my head out of the way. Anguish is at 58, so he'll be 60 here pretty soon. Clarison, she can go up to 60. She just needs the experience. Claudus can go up to 50. She just needs a little bit more work too. So we're slowly starting to build out the roster a little bit, working on more of them, getting the awakening levels up for relics and for their stars also. Man, there's just so much to upgrade every single hero. It's still hard to keep track of. Like, I'm getting more comfortable with it, but it's still just so much to keep track of between their equipment levels and their relic levels and their regular levels. There's just levels left and right. So I love that because the complexity ensures that there's some long-term growth to this game and it's not going to get stale on you. But at the same time, there are so many currencies. I mean, when you go into your inventory, you're just all this stuff. There's just so much. So it is a lot to track. I get more comfortable with it day by day, and hopefully you guys are too. But that, like I said, it's good. It's gonna feel very natural here. Hopefully in another week or two, and a lot of this will start to make sense the more you get to use it. So really enjoying the game. The graphics are second to none. The abilities are really cool. The fact that you're getting, you know, weather effects, night and day effects, on top of changing your relics between flame, frost, and storm. I think, what, do I have Anguish? Yeah, I was going to say Anguish is one of the only ones that I really have 2 of. I need to start working on his flame ability, but I already have a bunch of flame champions, so I really like to keep him cold. But it's a really cool system so far. We are also going towards Castle 11 right now. 24 hours until that completes. That was so expensive. It was 300,000 wood and steel. Really, really, really expensive. And some of this stuff is starting to get crazy too. Like the market, the next upgrade, 482,000 steel and 724,000 wood. And that's at Castle 11, which I'll have here shortly. But it took me days to get 300,000. So it's going to take a long time to get that 700,000. While I'm in here, rare tome of flame, yeah, sure, I'll grab some of those. Wish they were legendaries, but I can't argue with some rare tomes either. Anything else look good while I'm in here? Not necessarily. Legendary starseed, meh, maybe. I don't know. We'll go back and look at that. Make sure you guys are doing your dailies, obviously, and your events here. Try to get all these extra perks and rewards. That's just basics of this kind of game, which hopefully everybody is comfortable with. So let me know what you guys are thinking about your progression. Are you stalling somewhere? If you need specific help or want somebody else's information about a team, because right now I'm telling you, who they are recommending is crazy about heroes. Like, I'll show you right now. So Hell Hades, that's not what I wanted. Champion tier list, King Arthur. We'll get there eventually. Stick with me. All right, so here we go. Like, it says right here on Hell Hades, like, this is early. We're not 100% certain what's going on, but these are the ones we think are double S. This is S tier, and then A tier, yada, yada. And then if you go to another website, like Ayumi Love, King Arthur tier list, you're going to see, like, wildly different names here, right? Like, let's see. They're saying the S ranks are Bedivere, Morgan, and Tristan. When you go to Hell Hades, Bedivere's up here, Morgan's up here, but Tristan is all the way down in the A tier. And then I think they have, like, Guinevere in B rank. Yeah, Guinevere, Lancelot, like, down there in the B tier, and they're double S up here. So it's just, it's very, everybody's still figuring out, right? So if you are still like, I'm a little lost, I don't know what heroes to invest in, don't worry, you're not the only one. Even the professionals are still figuring this stuff out. As long as you're putting into rare and legendary, for the most part, you can't go too wrong, right? Like, I don't know about really plugging a ton of resources into uncommons yet, but as long as you're looking at legendaries and rares, you're gonna keep progressing just fine. Do remember also that your inventory, you're probably gonna end up with a couple of these coin of reincarnations. So if you end up putting into a hero that is just trash in the long run, you are gonna have some opportunities to reset them. I'm holding on to these to like long term. When my account is getting huge and just chock full of legendaries because my luck's going to be outstanding in the future, that's when I'll be like, all right, I just don't use this rare anywhere anymore. Those are resources that can go to something else, like a new rare that's cool or something like that. Then maybe I'll use those coins, but they're not burning a hole in my pocket, right? Like, I'm going to hold on to those. And a lot of these resources, I'm just holding on to. Like, if something comes up and I need to with a hero that I'm using, then I'll gladly put into them. But in general, I don't have a problem hoarding a little bit. That way I can use them down the road. Just like with my summons, right? I have 86 special summons right now. I am hanging on to these bad boys because at some point I'm hoping for some kind of summoning event. That way I can get a little bit of extra rewards, or if they do like a 2x chance on legendaries on these, I'm just hoarding these because other than, Chivalry, where you can upgrade like their passives and stuff like that. If I draw another one, that's all you can get. And like I'm struggling to upgrade the heroes I have. Like, I still got a couple of legendaries here that aren't up at 60. I have some other good rares here that need to be up at 60. Like Sarah's a phenomenal healer for a rare. She's down at 32. So I got plenty of heroes I can put work into. I'm not dying to keep these, or to burn through these summons. So I'm hoping there's either some kind of increased chances on a legendary event or an event where you're just pulling and gaining. So I'm holding on to those. Same as raid up. I want to hold on to my raid ups until I can at least get to a guaranteed hero. Normal summons. I'm even holding on to normal summons right now. I don't know why. But who knows? Maybe there'll be a raid up or an event for pulling those also. So, holding on to resources. I'm feeling good 1 month in. I'm happy with my progression. I guess the one thing I didn't really talk about is the main story here. Main story, I'm in hard mode. I'm into chapter 10, a little bit shy of the final boss. In the adventure mode, I'm at 6, the final boss here, who's a Tarask and an absolute nightmare. So I'm feeling pretty good about progression in general. There isn't one thing I'm wishing that I had hit earlier, but that might be a lot because I did hit that plane of beasts very early and make sure I had a good team there. Because, like, I bet I could get Claudus up. I wonder if I could just... Yeah, I can take her up to 50. Can I advance her? I bet I can. Yeah, see, I got a ton of this stuff in the wings just because I'm making sure I'm staying on top of Plane of Beasts. So, there we go. There's another hero, another legendary ready to go up to level 60. Nothing wrong with that. Can't complain. So, there we go. Let me know what you guys are feeling down in the comments section down below. Questions, comments, concerns, always welcome. We're trying to build the community here. And speaking of building the community, building the clan, Get Medieval is still out there. We are looking for how many more? I don't even know. Where does it say? I'm losing my mind. Oh, clan members, 11 to 25. So we still got some room. So if you are active in this game and you want to find a guild that has Discord and is active and helping everybody out, look us up, Get Medieval. Good clan. All right. I think I'm just going to go ahead and pull the legendary at this point. We are, we're about that point in the video. But we are hoping for Guinevere, right? Guinevere or Merlin. Those would probably be my most two wanted. I would love that. Those are the big two. All right, so let's just go ahead and pull. See if we get lucky. Cross your fingers, knock on wood, whatever you want to do. Here we go. Oh, it's another Clarison. Boo. Pretty anticlimactic on that one. I wish they would have at least given some kind of animation. But you still need like 2 of those, right? For Chivalry, do you still need 2 for Legend? Oh, you only need 1. All right, well, at least I got her a Chivalry up. Rares you need 2, but I guess Legendaries you only need 1. Now we got Jaw Twister. Damage ignores 70% of enemies' defense stat. Nice. She might end up being a good arena champion. We'll see. I don't really know too much about her yet. I know she's not crazy highly rated, but She might be a nice little arena champion. Huh, we'll see. Not exactly what we were looking for, but hey, a legendary is a legendary, especially when we have so many that aren't maxed out. So again, let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section down below. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss upcoming content. And as always, have fun. Good luck.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.